Good morning there, pipe smokers. Happy Cobb Thursday. Every day's a Cobb day, right? Just finishing up. Just finished up. Uh, Great bowl of. Oh man, what's it called? I want to think. I want to say it's called Medal of Valor. Uh, it's a Steve Books blend from House of Calabash, just outside of Portland. Uh, it's pretty good. I got it a few weeks ago when I made a trip down to Portland, and I didn't think it was all that great, and I wasn't really impressed with his blends. But turns out I think I just needed to give him some time and dry him out, and not give up on it. And it's been very enjoyable. It's a vapor, which I'm a big fan. If you guys didn't know yet, of my Virginia Periques. I love some heavy Perique blends. So yeah, it's a glorious morning. I don't know. I'm trying to sit here in the shade of this tree, little cherry tree by my work. Showed up this morning and just got nothing to do today. Maybe looking at my schedule, looking at the calendar, and it looks like we've got about an hour and a half's worth of work to do today. So, was able to sit down and have a smoke. We got a bunch of trucks driving through. So you'll have to excuse the noise. Just wanted to make a little update. Man, I haven't been on YouTube that much lately. I got about 90 videos in my watch later file. Probably most of them I won't even get around to watching, but I've just been super busy, and feels like I haven't been able to sit down or take a break or stop moving for the last couple of weeks. My folks went to Chicago on vacation, sort of, and my wife and I and daughter, we hung out at their place while they were gone. Just they got some animals and some fruit trees and some other stuff just to take care of. So they live out in the country. They got like 3 acres, and they only got neighbors on 2 sides. The other 2 sides are border up against some forest, some private forest property. So just quiet, peaceful, serene, and beautiful. Sort of what I imagine Paul's place from Paul's Pipes. I love his videos when he's on his deck, just looking out at those redwoods, and so it was great. And my daughter, you don't have to. I live in an apartment in a town, and I don't know. It's just, anyways, and so when she wants to go outside and play, we either have to take her to the park or go out there and sit with her, make sure she doesn't wander off into the street or anything like that. So it was nice for a week just to be able to let her out and not have to worry about it, not have to watch her like an eagle, Anyways, so they just got back the other day, so we're back to city living, and planning a trip in mid-September to go down to San Antonio for a few days for an orientation for a missions agency that my family and I just joined, as we're getting ready to head back to Ukraine. So we'll be there for a few days, busy, and then we'll have 1 day, 1.5 days to sort of see what there is to see there. Thinking about going and seeing the Alamo. Maybe if any of you guys are from or know like the San Antonio area, let me know. I got 1 day. It'll be a Friday, like Thursday night and all day Friday, pretty much. Let me know if there's something we need to see, something we need to do. And then late Friday night, we're heading off to LA, where we'll hopefully I'll meet up with Dan, Pipe Smoker Wales, and because he's making a trip out to California to see his lovely lady, and hopefully we'll the plan is to hook up with them and go up and see the sequoias at the Sequoia National Park. So that'll be like Saturday, and then we'll fly home Sunday. So it's kind of like a mini working vacation, kind of. So far on paper, it looks like the kind of vacation that it looks like you're going to be exhausted from by the time it's over, but it should be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. We just bought tickets last night. Yeah, what else? I guess that's about it. Yeah. Last night at our church, we had this community dinner that we've started, where just pretty much everybody's invited. It's kind of a strange thing. We've only done it 3 times now, once a month, and kind of see what it turns into. But it's been we had about 70, 80 people there, I want to say, yesterday, and about half of them were from our church, and then maybe a quarter were, I don't know, people from around town or from other churches or whatever. And then the other quarter was this, homeless people that showed up to eat. So it was pretty cool. I love events like that where you just get to meet people that you wouldn't otherwise meet. Sort of just a cool event. I like the sort of events where you get to go and meet people and get to know them at least a little bit, and people you wouldn't have met otherwise. So it was pretty neat. Sat with one lady who's new to our church, and with 2 guys that are homeless or semi-homeless. I think they got a place right now, but they're trying to get back up on their feet. So it was pretty cool to get to know them. Hopefully we'll see them next month, maybe around town. It's not a huge town where I live, so that's something I like, that you see people around and you can get to know people. So there's that. I found a new app that you guys might want to check out. I'd recommend. It's called Ask Pastor John. So it's an app from desiringgod.com. If any of you know, that's like the ministry of John Piper. He's a pretty famous pastor, preacher, author. I love his books and his teachings. So, but he's got this app out that's called Ask Pastor John, and every day they put out just an audio file, and they're between, I don't know, like 5 and 10 minutes, something like that. Maybe some of them are even shorter. And just people write in just their questions, and I love the way that he goes about answering them. Some of them, the ones I love the most are the ones where the title is just like the stupidest title, and you think, wow, that's going to be a ridiculous question. Like one other day was about speeding, and like, is speeding a sin? And you're like, oh gosh. And then you listen to the clip, and it was just so beneficial. So I love the way that he uses the scriptures, and they're just like saturated in his life, and every decision from the smallest one up to the biggest one is dictated by the scriptures and his understanding of them. And it's so practical, and you can tell that he really cares. So for those of you that are Christians, it's a great resource. And if you're not, if you're one of those people that are just like interested, and you're like, what do these Christians believe in, and why do they believe these crazy things and live their lives so weird and care about strange things like that, and check it on out. It's pretty interesting. I think you might enjoy it. And there's a huge archive. There's like 600, and I think they're on 600 something episodes, so you can go back and search, and you can submit your own questions, and I think it's pretty neat. So I think that's about it for my update. Alright guys, I hope you're enjoying your day. It's just glorious weather around here. We're having the hottest summer on record, I think. My phone told me this morning it's supposed to get to 92 today, so we're trying to enjoy it while it lasts. We don't get that very much up here in the Seattle area. So, alright guys, have a good one. See you later.